All right, guys, here is my 2,000 points of Death Guard. Actually, it's 2,000 points right on the nose. It is going to be a Supreme Command detachment with Mortarion, and it's going to also be a Vanguard detachment. And it's going to be Mortarion's Anvil. Obviously, Mortarion will be my Warlord, and I'm going to give him the Gloaming Bloat Warlord trait, which is no Overwatch, and you can't reroll against them when they're in Contagion range. We'll move over to some Plague Marines, which will have bolters and knives. A unit of Bladelight Terminators. Again, the guy with the chimes will be my champion. And I will spend an extra CP to give him Reaper of Glorious Entropy. And the deadly pathogen of Virulent Fever, which is 6 do mortal wounds in addition. 2 Plague Burst Crawlers with heavy bolters, entropy cannons, and mortars. We'll go to the HQ slot, which will be the Tallyman. I'll pay an extra CP to give him the Tollkeeper Relic, which is 6 is auto hit, or 6 is, yeah, I think they're auto hit. I can't remember exactly. It's either 6 is generate an extra hit. I don't remember. I'll look it up. Then we have the Lord Contagion, who will have hulking physique. He will also have my free relic of Plague Skull of Gulthia, and he will have the deadly pathogen of Unstoppable Sickness, which if he destroys a model in melee on a 4-up, that unit will take a mortal wound. We will have the Foul Blight Spawn, who also will have a extra relic that will increase his, it's called Fergus Helm, which will increase his aura of Fight Last 6 inches. A 20-man unit of Plague of Potswalkers. And new to my list, to this channel, is my Bladelight Terminators. I know Terminators are a little bit more money. They went up in points for them and the Death Shroud, but my Plague Burst Crawlers went down, so that was good. And then I have 2 Bloat Drones, which seem to be a staple on the channel just because it's what I have painted. So this is my 2,000 points of Death Guard Terminators. Death Guard army, and we'll be back with
Gene Stealer calling Astro Militarum.
Gene Stealer calling Astro Militarum. Militarum. All right, guys. Today my guest is a buddy of mine named Michael.
Hey, how's it going?
And he's bringing his Gene Stealer and Astro Militarum, and we'll let him dive into the list and tell us what's going on.
Yeah, so this is only my second game with a new book, so I kind of put something interesting together. So we've got a Spearhead detachment of Astro Militarum. They are the Regiment Brood Brothers, as they are required to be. So we've got 2 tank commanders. So one with Demolisher Cannon, Multi-Meltas, and a Heavy Bolter. One with a Battle Cannon and a Las Cannon. 2 Basilisks in the back, as well as a team of Mortars. And as far as the GSC stuff goes, I've got 3 squads of Neophytes for my troops. I've got a lot of characters. I can actually run double the amount of HQs. So I've got the Brood Coven. So we've got Primus, Patriarch, and Magus. And then we've got a Sanctus, what was his name? The Jackal Alphas. And then a Kellermorph, which is kind of like a gunslinger assassin. A Sanctus is over here. He's got the sniper rifle. And then we've got Acolyte Icon Ward for the bonuses to charge. Full 10-man squad of Aberrants with some nice improvised heavy power weapons. And a squad of Pure Strain Gene Stealers. As far as like interesting tidbits, so they can turn 1 Deep Strike. I gave them a special ability to do that. And these guys, when they come in, take a charge on 3d6, choosing the 2 highest, and they can reroll it.
All right, so Warlord Trades, Michael?
So the Patriarch was my cult is the 4-armed Emperor, so that means I'll reroll all my charges, and I get like cover if you're more than 12 inches away. But his Warlord trait is going to be the specific one to the 4-armed Emperor. It's Inscrutable Cunning. Okay. So basically within 12 inches, if a unit spends a CP, I can choose to make it cost one less once per battle round.
All right.
So that's him. And then I took the stratagem that allows me to have 2 extra Warlord traits if I include a Patriarch. And I have to look up what those are as well. And then she has the focus of adoration, so it gives them heroic intervention if they're within pure strain gene sealer units within 6 inches.
Oh, nice.
And then he's going to have the increased range on his ability.
This guy here.
The Primus, yep.
All right. And relics.
So I gave was like some sort of psychic orb. It basically gives her the ability to do denial anywhere on the table.
Okay.
Range doesn't matter.
Okay.
It gives her +1 on her malediction and witch powers.
Okay.
And then she can deny an extra.
Okay.
And then he is going to have I forget what it's called, but it allows me to farm my CP on 5s.
Okay. And does this have any psychic ability?
Yeah, so I have 2 psychers. So she is going to have my offensive stuff. So she's going to have mental onslaught and psychic stimulus.
Okay.
And then he's going to have might from beyond. And I'll actually do the Four-Armed Emperor special one where it's -3 your movement, half your advance, and -2 your charge.
Okay. All right. And how many points?
I believe I'm exactly 2,000 on the nose. Let me double check the list real quick.
All right. And how many CP do you start with?
I will start with 7.
7? All right. So we will get back with...
Oh, sorry, 1995, Dave. So you.
we will get back with the mission and go over the terrain. And yeah, we'll be back. All right, guys. We're back here with the mission and the board layout. So the mission that we rolled off was it's going to be recover the relic, and you can see the deployment zones on each side. In this mission, it's a hold 1, hold 2, and you can only get your CP if you cover, you hold one of your objectives in your territory. Okay, so let's kind of go over the territory here. So here is what we have as far as what the board looks like. I had some requests of putting some line of sight blocking in the middle, so we did that. So we have a big line of sight mountain here, and we did kind of just surround that with dense cover. So we are going to play -1 to shoot through these, and -1 if you're touching this. So it's going to be dense cover. We'll have a obscuring here, obscuring there. That is not breachable, so you can't go through. We have to go around it, but it is obscuring. We will have these boulders be obscuring as well. I'm sorry. These boulders are just light cover, but they are breachable, so we're not going to take the -1 or 2 going up. And we have a set of those on both sides. We have obscuring here. We have obscuring on that side. We have obscuring on this. And again, guys, I know some of you guys watched my battle reports already, so we're not playing the footprint. We're just playing the actual terrain piece, and the same is over here, although this has a smaller footprint, so we're going to get light cover on these, but those are both obscuring. And again, like you've seen before, we are not playing where this is going to obscure any vehicles from going through it. If, for example, my Plague Burst Crawler can't fit on the board like this, we're still allowing that to happen. We're not going to, just for filming, to allow that not to go through. I mean, we'll have that issue on that side, and we'll have that issue on that side, but we're gonna play where that's not an issue. All right, so Michael, which one would you like to? Would you like to go first or second
I would
in this?
very much like to go first and get some vengeance for Katie on Mortarian.
All right, here we go. And it looks like you will be going first.
All right.
So we will be back after Michael's first movement.
And hopefully after one less Mortarian.
We'll be right back.
All right.
No, not yet. All right, so guys, let's go over the deployment real quick. So I deployed my drone here. My Potswalkers are over here that are actually linking back a little bit. I'm hoping just to move this up and get this objective here. I also deployed my Blight Lords here to hold this objective, kind of protect it a little bit. The Tallyman's there, which are going to give them to add 1 to the hit roll. Move the Death Shroud up to try to kind of ease their way over to that deployment zone with the Foul Blight Spawn Mortarians kind of set up in the middle, so I can see which way this board's gonna flow. I got my 2 Plague Burst Crawlers in the back here, protected by a line of sight. My other drone, and then these Plague Marines. And why is this guy looking the other way? We'll make them look. Yeah. So these guys are in cover, and they're going to kind of hop over to that deployment zone, or this objective. So now we'll swing over to Michael's side and see what he's got going on.
Plan for the first part of the game is to shoot a bunch of Death Guard with the big guns. And the second part of the game is to punch them in the face with people coming in from Deep Strike.
Which is good.
So
good plan.
So this guy is purposely deployed within 29 inches of Mortarion, so he can do, or slightly less, I guess. So he can move 4.99 inches. Double fire his Demolisher Cannon in the multi-meltas, or no, double fire the Demolisher Cannon, and then the multi-meltas into Mortarion using Vengeance for Cadia. This guy's going to peek around the corner again. Death of Mortarion. Probably the Basilisk. I really don't like Mortarion.
we're sensing a theme here.
They're going to raise the banners turn 1. Both these squads of Gene Stealers, the reason they're on the boards was I took raise the banners, and they're within 9 inches of the objective, so they can take their 6-inch move and raise the banners. He is on the board because I want to bring one of these guys off this turn, and I would like to do it for free. That's his ability, so they're going to move over there.
Okay.
Raise the banner. He's going to kind of come within 12 inches behind them, staying close to the tank for some protection, or maybe probably within 12 inches. I can even move back here and still be protected. Yeah. To give them that free ability to come up. And then there is some sneaky shenanigans. I do have the ability for a turn 1 Deep Strike on one of my units. I paid for the little bonus thing. So my Pure Strain Gene Stealers, not to give Dave any spoilers.
Yeah,
but...
we can go over that after your movement.
But they could potentially come in this turn.
Okay. So what do you have in Deep Strike? All this?
That is all in Deep Strike.
Okay.
So big squad of Aberrants. The banner to make them charge better. They also have an ability to make them charge better. I think Pure Strain Gene Stealers. Currently, 1 squad of Neophytes. Then we have my Magus, Primus, and then the Gunslinger Killing Mark.
Okay. And what I have in Deep Strike is my Lord Contagion. And so let's go over the secondaries real quick because I forgot to do that when we were going over the board. So I'm taking Spread the Sickness, which for whatever reason, guys, I know I get baited into this all the time, but we have these three objectives in my deployment zone, so I'm hoping I can get that. We also have Raise the Banners. Again, since I'm going to be on these 3, and hopefully get some points for Raise the Banners. And Assassinate. He has 7 characters, right?
Yep.
7 characters, so hopefully get some Assassinate points. Michael took Engage on all fronts. And we know Gene Stealers can move. Pure Strand and Gene Stealer Cult can move pretty good. The other one was Retrieve Nocturne Data.
No, I switched that out for the banners.
Okay.
And then my last one was the Psychic Interrogation.
Switch it out for banners. Yep. Did switch it out for banners. So he's got banners and Psychic Interrogation. Now we will be back after Michael's movement phase. All right, so after the movement phase, we'll go over what Michael did in his command phase and then movement phase.
Not a whole ton of movement. Moved these guys out to put up banners. Put up some banners here. Had a squad here that moved up to put up a banner, but then I pulled them back up to, using Return to the Shadows, which was free using his ability. Moved this guy up to be on that objective and to have some range on Mortarion. The Battle Cannon Tank Commander poked his head out to see Mortarion. And that was, we kind of moved the sniper a little bit to get, again, line of sight on Mortarion.
And did command phase stuff?
It was just gaining my CP.
Okay.
None of my abilities really are relevant at this point.
Okay, and as you guys remember, and those who are new to the game, these are dense cover, but Mortarion is above 18 wounds. He's 18 wounds or higher, and he does not take the -1. So he's going to get shot. And we'll start with Psychic.
Yes. I am out of range for the only psychic power that I really care about right now, and that is my Mental Interrogation.
Okay.
So I will not be doing psychic. We're out of range.
Okay.
There's no possible way I could be in range. So yeah, no psychic this turn.
And guys, I forgot to go over my Psychic. So my he'll have Miasma, Gifts of Plague, and Curse of Leper for Mortarion.
All right. So let's just skip the shooting phase and your turn.
I'm okay with that. Totally down. All
right, yeah. Let's see what we can do with Mortarion.
Okay.
We're gonna start with the big fun part first. The Demolisher tank. We're gonna go ahead and spend 1 CP and give him Vengeance for Cadia. And so let's start shooting.
Okay. And the Tally Man did give me a command point. So
now let's remember, the multi-melt is 1 shot or 2 shots?
2 shots.
That's what I want to say. Let me double check.
All right, tank commanders. Michael did give orders to this guy.
So he's going to strike and shroud, so he'll be deploying his smoke and still shooting.
Okay.
And then he's going to do, if it's a gunner's fire on sight or something, shoot good. He's going to shoot good.
He's going to shoot really well.
Yeah, number of shots. We're going to start with the Demolisher Cannon. First activation. I'll CP reroll the 2.
Okay.
Just 6. That was a good CP reroll. So I've spent 2 this round, and I should have rolled to see if I farm them. So
okay.
I'm actually gonna do that now.
All right.
I do farm 1.
Got one back.
I'll go back up to 7. All right. Technically, this has to happen separately, so do it that way. So this is the shots against Mortarian. It's 3s rerolling everything because of Vengeance for Cadia. We're real pissed. Even though it was Abaddon, but it doesn't matter.
Exactly.
And then this is strength 10, so it'll be 3s rerolling everything. Good thing, man. That would have been really bad without. Wow.
It's still bad. Still bad.
So that's gonna be 1 at -3.
All right. 4 up.
Cool. Good. All right. Second activation of the Demolisher Cannon. We'll keep the 4.
Okay.
Good thing. Wow.
So far, these purple dice are not doing it. Oh, that was better.
Okay.
That was way better.
And then this is 3s. Okay, there you go. 4.
4 ups. Fail them all. Damage.
D6 per.
Okay.
Boom. Yeah, could have been better.
What do we get?
So this is going to affect
11.
Well, but -4 because you're -1.
Yeah, so 7.
Yeah.
Let's see, 7. 5 ups.
Ooh,
That's pretty
damn.
good. That was pretty good.
Oh, whoops, sorry.
It's okay. So that's 3. He'll take 3, so he's down to.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, 18. So he's down to 15.
All right. And these are the 4 multi-meltas.
From the sponsors.
Yes. And then we'll do the heavy bolter.
So he's taking 3 so far.
And this is strength 8, so these will be 4s rerolling. Oof, just 1 at your end bone.
Good.
Cool. That could have gone a lot better for me.
That could have went a lot better.
So that's his heavy bolter shots. I guess we'll do that one.
Go ahead. Shoot, roll it. I'm not.
Okay.
I don't have. I have to get a 20-sided dice.
And this will be 5s rerolling everything. Nothing. Cool. All right. So that's him. We will do the tank commander next.
All right.
First number of shots.
Battle can you can roll them together, dude.
Okay. Yeah.
Guys, we know these are separate activations, but we're rolling them together.
Okay. 3s rerolling 1s because he's gonna shoot good.
Yeah, because of the order, I think it's gun them down or.
Yeah, it's gonna shoot inside, something like that. This will just be 4s, nothing. Cool. All right, and then he does have a las cannon. Nope.
Inside the box.
Of course. Okay, cool. Moving swiftly on.
So this is good shooting right now from 2 King Tank Commanders.
So we're gonna have the basilisk. It's 2d6. I'll take the 6.
Yeah, that's good.
This is gonna be. Oh, is there a stratagem to give him rerolls?
I don't remember.
I won't do. I already saw the number of shots. It might be. It's just 4s, and this is continuing to be really bad. And this is strength 9, so it'll be 3s. So it is a wound at -3.
1 moon -3, so 4 up. Takes it. Damage.
3, so becoming 2.
2 5 ups. Takes 1 more. So it's down to. He took 4.
I'm gonna have to look at my guard book. I swore there's some sort of. There is a CP for it, but it costs 2 CP, and I'm not sure if I want to do that right now. So we're just gonna do it normal. Okay, so 3 shots. 4s. Well, look at that. Didn't even need it.
Look at that.
And this is 3s. So 2 at -3.
2 4 ups. Takes it both.
2 damage.
$5. Saves them both.
Mortarion does not want to die.
How about this, Mortarion? Stay alive, baby.
Okay. And then we are going to shoot the first night. Actually, he just auto hits.
Okay. This the guy on the bike or this guy?
This guy here.
Okay.
And then he's got weird rules. Let me look at him. I'm sorry. But, all right, so we're wounded at 5s. 4 up is a mortal wound. So there's a mortal, and it's a wound at -2.
So first the invuln takes it. Damage?
2, so becoming 1.
All right, and then I'm going to roll 1, and then the mortal wound.
Yeah.
5s. Takes 1 more.
Okay.
So he's down to 13.
And then my other sniper, which we will have to look up his profile. I think he has to roll to hit. So be hitting on a 2. Be wounding on a 5. 4 up is a mortal, so nothing.
That was this guy here.
Yep.
Okay. Does this pass the shoot yet?
Yes, they both shot.
Okay.
So yeah, the only other thing is I am gonna actually try for that turn 1 charge. Oh no, they banners.
Oh, that's right.
So yeah, that's all the shooting. It was pretty disappointing. So I guess that's what you get when you're not real guard. Too focused on all the tasty noms they're about to have.
Charging.
I need to do my. Oh, sure. I forgot. I should have deep struck them first, but yeah.
All right. What do we got going on?
They're gonna deep strike.
Okay. So guys, these guys can come down in the first round.
Yeah, it's kind of a new thing.
And we talked about it before the game started. So we are gonna let Michael. She's gonna put him down.
Yeah, sorry. So
because we did talk about it and just kind of new rules.
Not used to doing the turn 1 deep strikes. So it is an 8-inch deep strike now that GSC gets. All their stuff is 8 inches. And because my I might have to measure that from Mortarion as well. And actually, that looks about right.
Yeah, right on.
Okay. And since I am 4-round Emperor, I will be re-rolling my charges.
And we'll be back once he sets up. All right. So charges.
Just those Poxwalkers.
Okay. Remember, he's got a 6-inch heroic intervention.
That's fine.
I'm just letting you know.
But you're not the punchy one. You're the shooty one, right?
No, they're flesh mowers.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
It's fine.
So do you still want to do that?
Oh, yeah. Who else
Okay.
Just
asking.
Plus, it gives me engage this turn.
Yeah.
One way or the other. So it's an 8. I get to reroll it if it's less than an 8, and that is just barely less than an 8. So we'll try again. That is indeed more than an 8.
So we'll let him move in, and then we'll address it later.
So this is a brick, and then I'll grab 4 more dice once we're done. Yep. So we're going to hit on 2s because the pure strands have better stat line than the normal Tyranid ones.
Okay.
And we're going to use the scything talons, so we're going to reroll 1s because they have no armor save.
And 40 shots.
Yeah. 40 attacks.
Or attacks.
This is what it's like to be Custodes. So we're actually going to miss 1. And then we got four extra attacks because that was just a brick. There we go. Okay. And then these will be 4s. Just as it lies. No rerolls or nothing. Oof.
A lot of 1s and 2s.
Yep. So we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Actually, not too bad below the average.
18.
Yeah, it's just slightly below.
All right, let me get my dice.
Okay.
Their AP doesn't matter on these guys. They're 1 damage each, so it's going to be saving on 6s. All right, guys. So he ended up killing. We ended up killing 13 of them after my roll. I did the roll off camera. So now I'm going to bust 1 CP, and I'm going to do Mutant Strand. What that will do is every 6 I roll to hit will inflict a mortal wound onto his Pure Strand, and every 1 I roll will inflict a mortal wound onto my Podswalkers. And then, yeah, so let's see what we got going on here. So we need 6s, hopefully. And we got no 6s. And we had 3, 4. We had 4 mortal wounds to me. And I'm hitting on 4s inherently. Actually, there's 1 6. So that's 1 6. So we got 1 6. So that's 1 mortal wound. And then it's strength 4, toughness 4, I believe. Michael, there's toughness 4.
Toughness 4, yeah.
So we need 4s to wound. And we did not wound. So it's only 1 mortal wound on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was all I did, 1 mortal wound. So.
Oh, man. How many attacks do they have each?
2 attacks each.
Oh, you just, well, I mean, you haven't rolled well so far. Okay,
Yeah,
it just kills a guy. I have no involvement.
All right, so I have, I see how many of my guys die, so I need 6s, and I lost 4, but for every model I do kill, I will get 1 back, so I'm actually losing 3.
You'll effectively lose 3, okay.
Yeah. All right, so pull 3 of these guys out. And then we will now go to, sorry, so you scored,
so I have
engaged.
I have engage, and then obviously no mental yet, and I've raised 3 banners.
All right, so we will be back at after my movement phase, or at top of my turn. All right, guys, so we're back at the beginning of my turn. So what we did was we dropped these Podswalkers back. I used a strat called Walking Dead. I brought 3 of them back and kind of extended them over here a little bit. Put the Leg Drone here just to kind of go into these Pure Strand. Moved the Plague Burst Crawler over so they have a shot at the Demolisher tank right here. They use within range with entropy cannons. In my command phase, I gave the tally to the Bladelight Terminators. Then I raised the banner with the Tallyman, so now all his other ores are going to shut off. I kept the Death Shroud Terminators kind of there, just in reserve to do see what's going on. Moved this Plague Burst Crawler over a little bit so they can take a look and shoot at his troops over there. Moved Mortarion up 12 inches to get in range to do a possible charge on this tank. I moved my Plague Marines up. I spread the sickness on that. I did not roll the 4. I decided to take the D3 mortal wounds, and I rolled 3. I rolled a 6, so I lost 1 guy, and 1 guy took in a wound. And I've just tucked this plague drone behind this line of sight. I did get Gifts of Plague off, so his contagion range is 12 inches, and I did get miasma off as well. And he tried to deny it, but it did not go off. So now we're going to go to shooting, and I'm going to have Mortarion shoot into this tank with his lantern. So he hits on, and in the command phase, Mortarion's Anvil, I will give Mortarion the rerolls of 1 in the hit roll. So Mortarion's hitting on 2s. He hits, and he's wounding on strength 8, toughness 8, right? So 4s, and I miss. All right. And then we will go to, let's start with this Plague Burst Crawler. We'll go into this Demolisher. And that's what the entropy cannons. And then the mortars are going to actually go into these guys here. Yeah. The mortars will go into those guys. So the entropy cannons first. I will take the -1 to hit. So hitting on 4s. And just 1. And then wounding on 4s again. And it wounds.
What's the minus?
-4.
Okay, I believe the Lemuroses are 2 up saves now, right?
They are 2 up save, yes.
So, 6s. No.
D3 plus 3. 4, 4.
I don't have any way to reduce that, unfortunately, so I'll take 4 damage.
Yeah, do I want to re-roll that? Because they got 12 wounds, right?
You got 12 wounds.
I'm going to re-roll it. So I'm going to spend a CP taking me down to 4. Nah, I won't do it. I'm not.
The charge is the big thing. If the Mortarion gets in, then the damage on him doesn't matter.
Exactly. So we're going to do the mortars, number of shots for 1. Hits on a 4. It hits. And it does not wound.
Oh, you're shooting the mortars here as well. Okay.
Oh, no. I was shooting them here. That does wound.
It
They're
does
wound on 2. Yeah.
You're -3 or
minus 2.
Yeah, it just cuts through.
All right, so just one
splat.
Yeah. I was thinking the other way. So now I'm going to take those entropy cannons for. Yeah, everybody's watching. It's like, what do you mean you hit on 3s? What are you talking? You're winning on 3s. So this guy is going to take his entropy cannons. Basically, everything from this Plague Burst Crawler is going into this unit here.
Entropy cannons too?
I have no other targets.
Okay.
I have no other targets. So
you really kill him.
Yeah, so I'm really going to overkill him. So 1 misses. And then Plague Weapon. Thank goodness. And then it wounds.
Yep, he's dead.
All right, so a number of shots at the mortars. 4s. Hitting on 4s and just 1. And Plague Weapon. Let's get it in the box. So it wounds.
Okay. So 2 total?
2 total, and then I got my the heavies, the bolters. And that's not Plague Weapon, just 1 more. -2, or -1.
-1 will get saved. Nope. So a total of 3 have died, right?
3 had died.
3 from this act, from that guy.
Yeah.
One guy before.
Yep. All right, so now what we're going to do is take these guys into... We're going to go with the Blade Terminators into these guys. So they get 4 shots each. Oops, 4 shots each, and I will be back with the dice. All right, so wounding on 2s.
We're
Hitting on 2s. And we just have 2 misses, and then wounding on 4s. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7. Man, it was my rolling is now matching your rolling.
The Pure Strain Gene Stealers actually have a 4-up invuln. So that's fun.
I know, what's going on? What's going on? Trying to do all this one-handed.
Gotta say. Alright. Looks about so slightly more. Yeah. So 4 die.
4 die. Alright, so 4 die. That is all my shooting. Let's go to charges.
And I will take this from here in case you want to charge with them.
Yeah, I'm charging the Plague Drone. So he can't fail this, so he's in. And then Mortarion needed 8 or 9-inch charge?
Yeah, I think it was 9.
Yeah, I think so. And he gets 11.
Oh, man. Oh, here he comes.
All right, so let's move Mortarion. 11 inches. It was 9 inches here. And then I'm going to move him 2 more inches. All right. I'm not really worried about the tank hitting Mortarion. So I'm going to start here and go into these Gene Stealers.
Watch me interrupt just to just cause.
Yeah. So 12 attacks from the drone. Hitting on 3s. No rerolls. And then wounding on 3s. There's a Plague Weapon. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8 at -2. 2 damage.
Okay.
So it's quite possible they can still live through this.
So it's 4s actually. So yeah, 3 went through.
Yeah, only lost 3. That's pretty good.
And so he'll have 2 left. Do you have any other attacks?
Nope, that's it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
oh, I had assumed he would die.
They oh, that was right here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So you got 2 left.
Oh, I thought you were doing the tank. I'm like, okay.
No, because they have a 4-up invuln. Right?
Yeah, it's the same save though. So yeah. So yeah.
All right. So now we're gonna do.
They will have to take some saves.
7 attacks from Mortarion into the tank.
Okay.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. And then wounding on 2s, rerolling the 1s because it's Plague Weapon. because it's strength 16. And it is a plague weapon. So we have 7 at -4.
Okay.
Pretty sure it's -4.
Yeah, let's have some 6s here. No, he's very dead.
Yeah, it's D3 plus 3.
Do I blow up? Aw.
What about awesome?
All right.
And I'm just gonna keep him 3 inches this way.
Take that
And take the banner down. And now you get to fight back with your Gene Stealers.
Are the Poxwalkers still?
No, they're out of combat.
Okay.
I pulled them back so I can shoot at them.
Are you that close to me, actually, though?
No, I'm with outside an inch. So if you can,
If I'm in combat, I can technically pile into them, I believe, but then I can't attack.
but you can't attack them.
Yeah, I'll just attack the drone.
The drone.
Yeah. So we got. All right. So we have 8 attacks. So I'll be hitting on 2s. I'll use my rending claws this time since you actually have armor.
Mm-hmm.
Wounded on 5s, and it's AP -3.
2.
So, yep.
Right, I see 2.
Yep, 2.
2 5-ups. Demon saves, so I'll take damage.
Just 1.
This one. All right, so he's down to 8. All right, so at the end of my turn, well, do they have a morale?
They do have a morale. So I will have a morale. For these guys, they lost what? 4, 2, 4, 6. They lost 4. Their leadership 9. So you get +2 to the leadership, and the sergeant 7 normally,
okay.
right?
I'm
You're gonna make me look this up. I lost 4, so 3 up. They'll run. Nope.
in the box.
So one guy runs, and they were not yet below half.
Right.
So that put them down to 5, and then this will be. We're
So,
good. Yeah,
we're good.
It's just the one guy.
Just one. How about these guys here?
Yes, they lost 7. They are leadership 9.
Okay.
So I don't have 3 up. So yep. Okay, one guy runs, and 1 or 2 of the other guys around.
So all right. So that one guy lives, one guy dies.
Yeah.
All right. So I did kill 1 unit, so I do get a point for that. At my secondary, I didn't kill a character, and my secondaries again. I spread the sickness. I raised banners, and I have assassinate. So I did spread the sickness over there. So that's going to be 3, and we will be back at the top of Michael's turn 2. All right, guys, after we'll head to Michael's turn 2, or top of turn 2, and I did get 1 CP back for the Tallyman. He got 1 back for just inherently because of the mission.
Yep.
And he scored in top of his. He has this objective, and 2 banners. Which I got a score on here. And then we'll let him go over his movement phase.
Yeah, as far as what was actually on the board before, wasn't a ton of movement. We felled the Gene Stealer back, so he doesn't die. We probably should have fallen back 6 inches outside your heroic. Yeah, scooch it back.
Yeah, outside of my heroic.
Yeah. Then the tank fell back, so it could be outside Mortarian's no rerolls range. And that was all the movement that was actually on the field. We had a lot of deep strikes. So I was hoping to bring these guys in the backfield and kind of mess up Dave's day, but I kind of have to deal with Mortarian now. So they are coming in to deal with Mortarian. However, I do have a strat with the new GSC book where if I kill something in combat, there's nothing else around within 6 inches, I can bring them back up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the end of the world. They also get the bonus to their deep strikes from the ability that I gave them. And then he also gives them a +1.
So guys, Gene Stealer, you'll see it. Well, you won't see it because we didn't measure it out, or you can't see the measure. But this is only 8 inches because of the Gene Stealer shenanigans that they can do.
Yep, our deep strikes are either 8 inches and you can still charge, or it's 6 inches and you can't charge, but you can still shoot and do actions. We had some Neophytes come over there, protecting a Keller Morph to hopefully kind of pick up some of these Poxwalkers. And so I have some OBSEC presence on this side of the board. They came in the back, so I can get my engage there and hopefully get some mental interrogation or psychic interrogation going. Yeah.
All right. So time to interrogate.
Yeah, we got some psychic, so she's gonna start by doing that.
Yep. All you gotta do is roll 4.
Yep.
And it goes off.
There. 3 points.
Easiest 3 points ever. Shooting.
I got a little bit of psychic over here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He is going to do. Well, first he's gonna smite.
Okay.
I'm not gonna bother re-rolling that. Then he's going to do Might from Beyond. What does that go? I'm gonna have to check that one.
All right, I'm gonna try to deny it with Mortarion, and he does with a 10.
Cool. All right.
Guys, I'm gonna show you this board real quick. This is what 40k board should look like, as far as what things all over. Let me actually stop.
We are going to start with Battle Can. How many wounds does Mortarion have left?
Yeah, it's 13.
Yeah, okay. I think they should do it, but yeah. We're going to do the battle cannon into the that guy. We are going to spend 1 to give him Vengeance for Cadia, but we'll see first if I get that back. I do not.
So you're going to go down to 7?
Okay. I'm going to roll my number of shots together just to...
Yeah, that's fine.
And the 1 I will re-roll.
Okay. CP that? Is that what you did?
Yep, and then see if I get the CP. I do.
Right,
so
I'll
stay at 7, yeah. All right, so I have a total of 8 shots. I believe I have to go through that forest.
Mm.
Yeah. So it will be 4s, re-rolling everything. Pretty good so far.
Pretty good, yeah.
Okay, and you are T7, right?
Yes.
So this will be 3s, re-rolling everything. Wow.
Pretty good. That's 7?
That's all 8 minus 2.
8 and minus 2. So we're gonna have 5s. One more. 5 ups. That was even better. So
How many went through?
3.
Oof. So you'll take 2, and then that will be 4.
4 damage.
Yep.
So he's down to 4.
Okay. The last cannon.
Into the same target, correct?
Yep. This is.
All right.
The Basilisk will spend the 2 CP, going down to 5. We'll keep a 6.
Yeah, yeah. Can't you complain about double 6s?
No, you can't.
When you're.
So this is re-rolling everything because of the strat I spent, but not the wounds.
A lot of 6s coming.
That was a lot of 6s. I'm using all my 6s.
Yeah, now you really need 6.
This will be 3s.
All right, that's still pretty good.
Oh wow!
5.
Go to Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5.
That's
This is
5 at minus 3.
Still into the drone.
Yes.
All right. So 5 5s. Because of the invuln. So he'll take damage.
D3. So 4 of them, right?
Yeah, 4 of them. It's okay. He dies.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, and he does not blow. It doesn't matter if he blows up because you're outside 6 inches. So,
right. We'll do the gunslinger next.
All right.
So he's got 6 attacks. Let me double. I need to check.
This is this guy going.
No, it's the gunslinger over there.
Oh, okay. Going into the Poxwalker.
Yeah, he's going Poxwalker hunting. I need to check his profile. The 2's to hit. Any hit, I'm allowed. Oh. Any hit, I'm allowed to try for another hit, so I'll just re-roll those. Okay, so we just got 6. Okay. And then this is going to be 3s. You're at T4, right?
Yes. Poxwalkers.
So you've got that many, and they're 2 damage each.
2 damage each. So how many do I have? 6.
Oh no, they're 1 damage each now. Oh, they did change it. Sorry, they're 1 damage each.
So 6 of them.
No, 5.
5 of them. All right. 5 6 ups. So 4 of them will die.
Okay. And let me double check his rule. I think he makes the other guy shoot good now.
So 1, 2.
Yep.
3, 4.
So because he shot so well and he killed guys, all the other cult around him who are core are like, wow, you're so cool, you shoot so good, we're going to shoot good too.
All right.
So they're going to do all of their shots into the remaining Poxwalkers. It's their rapid fire, so we are going to do, there'll be 19. And the reason I'm not doing any of the crossfire stuff is because I don't get crossfire because I am more than 25% guard.
They die.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I'm sure you're going to hit more than 4.
Okay.
You're going to wound more than 4 times.
It's 19 shots.
Guys, we just sped through that, so you don't have to watch all that. So they killed the Potswalkers.
Yep. So then we've got this guy here. He is going to do. He's going to shoot at the Plague Marines.
Gotcha.
He auto hits, and then he is going to be wounding on a. Oh, he did a strength 5. Oh, your toughness 5.
So 4.
So that doesn't. He's going to shoot at them. He has to roll the hit on the 2. Same thing. Strength 5 or
misses. Okay. Does he get free rolls because of the primal? No.
I don't think so.
That was this guy shooting into. Well, I can't see him with the trees, but shooting into the Plague Marines over there, and that guy in the rock shooting into the Plague Marines over there. Missed. We're just checking to see if the Patriarch gives re-rolls.
No, he does not.
Okay.
He does leadership stuff.
All right.
All right. We're going to go to the Mortars, and the Mortars are also going to go into those Plague Marines.
Okay. That's Mortars into Plague Marines.
Number of shots, pretty solid. So 15 shots.
Pretty solid.
So 3, 6.
Be back with the dice.
9. This will be 4s. And this will be 5s. I'll just grab that one. I dropped one. So you've got 3 at no AP.
3 at no AP, so 3 3-ups. And that one with the remaining wound will die.
Yep. So I don't want to bother shooting the tank.
I mean, you might as well. Why not? Why not? You might take some wounds.
6, 9.
Well, stop this one.
Okay. So this is going to be hitting on 4s.
And your character does not give rerolls?
No, she gives a feeling of pain.
Okay.
And this will be wounding on 6s. Dropping everything. We'll go for that later.
Yeah. I still got some adjacent guys.
So 1 wound.
One.
No AP.
3s.
Oh,
Good.
the humble lad gun.
Hey, man. You got to take the shots.
All right. We have 1 more Basilisk to fire. The Basilisk will fire at
this guy here.
Yeah, this guy right here. He will fire at those Plague Marines. I'll take the 5. And this will be 4s. Meh.
How many?
I got a roll wound.
Oh,
I'll be
right.
wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Ooh.
Cool. All right.
Brutal.
That is it
Charges.
for shooting. We're gonna start with the fun bit here first.
I'm going to come over there so we can get a better shot of this. So we're going to have the Aberrants.
Yep.
Charge Mortarian.
And they are essentially taking a 7-inch charge on 3 dice, choosing the 2 highest, and I get a free reroll because of my cult trait.
Okay, you just
Roll here. All right. So I will get in without needing the reroll, so they're in.
All right. Just mark that off. And what other charges are you doing? Anything?
He is gonna charge.
All right, so he's in.
Yeah.
He's in, and then just roll this one.
Yeah, and this will be an 8. This will be an 8 re-rolling.
Okay. And they're in. All right, we'll be back after the movement. Yeah, don't start over there.
I'm gonna start over here.
Yes, for sure.
So we are going to do. They all have. I didn't pay for the upgrades. So they all have just the heavy improvised weapon.
Let's just take a look at this. What's about to happen right here? We have Mortarian with 13 wounds about to take some hammers and some claws.
Yeah, they're...
If he lives, there will be an interrupt, I'll just say.
Yeah.
And I did spend a CP to overwatch this to try to make this a little bit easier, but I missed everything. So, not a very well CP spent. So, how many attacks did these guys each get?
21.
21 attacks.
And because you denied that psychic power, there's 10 fewer.
All right, I like that. Hitting on
3s.
4s because of miasma.
Oh, yeah. That was a very good roll.
Unless they hit on 2s.
No, they hit on 3s, basically. That was a very good roll.
One more.
Would have been better if it wasn't for miasma.
It would have been like, I think there was like 5 3s in there.
Okay. And then this is going to be 4s. Respectable.
Pretty good, too.
3. 6. You got 9.
10?
10 at your -3, so.
Hit my end ball.
Yep. -2, maybe. Either way.
Either way, 10 my end ball. 10 of them, you said?
Yep.
10 of them, you said.
They're 3 damage each, so they will become 2.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
So 4 up.
That looks hot.
That was pretty good. So we'll take 4 of them.
Whew.
And then going down to 2.
Yep.
So that's 8. So let's pull 2 dice out of here. And then roll this for 5s.
Yep.
And that was better too. So I'll take 3 wounds on that one. So
how?
That's Mortarian, dude. That's tough, dude. That's a tough play right there. All right, so I will interrupt. All right, let's do this. All right, so I will interrupt, spend 2 CP. Mortarian took 2. Where we at?
3 mortal or 3 wounds?
3 wounds on that. I'm gonna go down to 4, and I'll hit the other guy.
Okay.
The patriarch.
Patriarch. Yep.
Hitting on 2s. Rerolling the 1s for himself, and then
2s. Yep.
2s again. Rerolling the 1s because of plague weapons. So we have 7 at -4.
Okay.
So whatever his invuln is.
Take my invuln.
See if you roll as good as
I guess I probably should mention this. He can pass off wounds.
Okay.
So he will pass 4 of those. Then I'm going to try to pass off these 2 on a 4 up.
All right.
So I pass 1 off, so one guy just dies over there.
Okay.
And then the other one goes through. And what's the
it's 4 up invulns, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So damage is D3 plus 3.
Okay, so roll it.
4, 4.
Okay, so I don't know what his wounds are, but it's 1 4.
Yeah. And then the Nurglings, D6 shots for 1. Hits on 2s. Hits. Wounds on... Not 3. So that's pretty good, actually.
That'd be a very strong Nurgling.
Yeah, they're only strength 2 or something.
Okay. All right.
So now the attacks from...
Yeah. From him? Yep.
Yeah.
So he is down to 4 wounds. Okay. I'll grab a different colored dice. What?
The purple are failing?
Well, no, for his wounds.
Oh.
I don't change dice. I mean, I don't think it's...
I got you.
It's not actually... He took 4 wounds, you said?
Yeah.
So he's down 3.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead.
Swing back.
Yeah. There's a very real chance that he died there, but so 2s, and this will be 5s, but rerolling everything from his weapon.
No rerolls because of Mortarian.
Oh.
So 2?
2. Yep. Roll them separate. This is gonna be different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
flat 3.
And what's the other one?
D3.
Oh, flat 3. Okay, so
yeah.
So here's the flat 3 on a 4. Nothing. Takes the damage, so it's down to 2 and 5 ups. So he's going to take 2 down to 8, and then the other one, damage on that one, D3.
Okay.
So down to 2. And he'll take, he'll be down to 7 wounds because I passed that one on Feel No Pain. So
this is not how I anticipated this going, Dave.
Yeah, that was still, I mean, up to that, it was still a good round for you, I believe.
Yeah, it's not a bad round.
Fight here.
Oh, yeah, I guess technically I have to.
Yeah.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in plus the sergeant, so it'll be 8 attacks. That tank better watch out.
The tank is in trouble.
The tank is in trouble. Guardsmen are attacking. So they hit him 4. That was a good roll, though.
That was a good roll. Above average. And
nothing.
And then he'll swing back. Hits 2 of them. And then his 6s, nothing. All right, so at the end of your turn, you did score engage on all fronts for 3. We did give you the banners.
I did kill something this time.
You did kill something, so we got 1 for that. And then that was it, right? Engage, banners, and... All right, so we will come back at my...
psychic interrogation.
Oh, and psychic. And we will come back at the beginning of my turn. All right, guys, in the top of my movement phase, or in my turn, so I used the tally man, and I gave, in my command phase, I gave them the add 1, the tally, which add 1 to the hit rolls. But then I spread the sickness with him because he's an infantry, I can do that. And I took 1 mortal wound. I moved my tank over, and again, guys, remember I told you we don't care about this not being able to fit through there. We're just playing it this way. So I moved my tank over so I can get over here. I did fall out of combat here, so I can just free these up. Hopefully, get this 5-inch charge off with my Death Shroud Terminators into these guys. Move the Foul Blight spawn here, so I can put some flamer shots into them. Just move those guys over a little bit. Then I moved the Plague Drone over here so that I can get an 8-inch charge off on this character. And we kept Mortarion in combat. We'll see if that was a good or a bad idea. Because, well, it's Mortarion. All right, and I did get 2 for banners. I don't remember if I said that or not. So now we will, in my psychic ability, I did Curse of the Leper, and I did 2 mortal wounds on this aberrant here. I tried Miasma. I failed it. I rolled a 3. And then I CP'd it and rolled another 3.
I'm pretty sure there are 3 wounds. There might be. I'm like 97% sure. Let me go check.
That's okay. We'll correct it if we need.
There are 3 wounds.
All right, so we're going to go to shooting first. And I'm going to put my shots into my heavy bolters into this squad, entropy cannons into this squad because I can, and nothing else to shoot at. And
which squad?
This squad right here.
Oh, the big, yeah. I was saying, but I don't think you can see them.
No, and then I'm going to put the mortars into them.
Okay.
So that's the way we're going to go here. So first we're going to do mortars, number of shots for 6 shots.
There you go.
Can't complain about a 6.
Should have been a 7.
Yeah, exactly. Hitting on 3s. Because I'm not shooting over any wood, so they all hit. And then wounding on 2s. Rerolling the 1s because it's a plague weapon. And it's still a 1. So 5 at -2.
That'll just kill him. So I think there's exactly 5 there.
There is exactly 5.
So that is very effective.
All right, and then 4 heavy bolter shots. So those all hit as well. These are wounding on 2s. Or I'm sorry, these are wounding on 3s. So just 2 more at -1 into those guys there. That's heavy bolters from here and here. 2 more die.
Mm-hmm.
And then the entropy cannons both hit. And 1 is plague weapon, so they both wound.
So this is all 4 that have been killed?
Yeah, 5 of them.
5.
3 from the heavy bolters, and
They said 2 from the heavy bolters.
maybe 2.
Okay.
I can't remember, dude.
I rolled 2 dice.
I'm just looking. Yeah, you did roll. I'm just looking at my dice here.
I don't know. You tell me.
I don't remember. It doesn't matter. All right, so I'm going to take these heavy bolters, or I'm sorry, these bolters into these guys here. So that's from the Terminators into this group here. And I'll get the dice ready. All right, guys, we rolled it off camera, and I hit him 13 times, and he failed more than 5. So that was it for that. I'm going to take my Foul Blight spawn, is going to shoot into these guys here. So number of shots is going to be 6. And this is essentially a flamer. So it's going to be wounding on 2s because it's strength 7. And it is a plague weapon. So we have 7 at -3, 2 damage each.
Okay. This goes through 70 cents, 7 die.
7 die.
Oh, 3 damage each. I have a feeling of pain, but if it's 3, I'm not going to bother.
It's 2 damage each.
Oh, 2 damage each.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just so you can just roll it twice and.
Yeah. Well, here we'll do. We'll roll 7 and then we'll re-roll any 5s.
Exactly.
Okay, so 3 5s to begin with.
So this good. So
They all
still
die.
we've been losing stuff under that chair all day. All right. So now charges. Yeah, charges. So we'll charge that drone first. The drone into that character. So I need an 8. And I got a 5. And so I do want to re-roll that. Taking me down to 3 CP. Whoops. Didn't mean to hit your model.
It means it fails.
And it's a 12, so I'm in there.
Want me to move them for you?
I'll move them after I roll. So 12 on the plague drone. We're going to charge. We're going to charge this unit of Terminators into this guy here. And guys, what I'm going to do is trying to get. Essentially, what I'm going to try to do is see what I can roll and get as far as here as I can. But I got to finish. My squad has to finish closer than this to this model. So
I think you technically just have to make the charge.
Yeah, but I have to finish closer. The rule says you have to finish closer.
Okay.
So I rolled a 6. So this guy will have to finish closer, but everybody else can pile this way. So we'll see what I can do, and I will be back.
Should all get it.
Yeah, after I'll roll this out. That's a 6 here. Before we do that, that's a 6 there, and I'm gonna charge into. I'm gonna charge this right here, yes. And I don't know what I need, so let me roll it out. How about a 10? Will a 10 do it?
10 will do it.
All right. All right, so I'll be back after I move all this. All right, so this guy was the front guy, if you remember. So I moved him here. Then the second guy, well, actually, this guy was the front guy. So he was able to move his 6 inches, get within this objective. So that's how you can use the movement phase, or the charge phase, to get extra movement to cover the objective. These Terminators had way more attacks than guys had. They made it as well. Just to save time, Michael, we picked them up. This drone had 12 inches. He moved over this way. I got him to come on this side so I can have a little bit distance here. If I cannot pile in because this is not 3 inches, I didn't have the movement to stay within. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with, I guess we'll just do this drone first.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't think any of the combats actually you have to roll. It's like they're gonna murder this.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, that's fine.
Right. So I'll pick him up, and that character is like you have 12 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Hang on, like 2s.
Yeah. Does the character have
T3 5 up invuln?
How many wounds?
Like 4.
4 wounds. I mean, I can roll it.
Yeah.
I'll roll it out. So this one, guys, we didn't. Obviously, you saw we didn't roll that out because it's save some time.
He did.
Hey guys, you can talk about this with your opponent. Like me and Michael, we played each other a long time, so we know what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. All right, so and he's not interrupting on any of those fights because it wouldn't do any damage. So here's hitting on 3s, and then wounding on 2s. Rerolling the 1s for plague weapons.
What's the AP on this?
2.
Like, it doesn't matter. He doesn't have an invuln. So he's just dead already.
Okay. So I got, it was 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
All right. So that will give me 3 for Assassinate. Now, guys, the main event. Here's what you came to see.
Mortarian getting punked.
Mortarian taking shots.
Alright. 6.
So he took a lot of shots last time, so we'll see what happens.
12.
This, I'm assuming, is your aberrant.
15, yes. We were 2 attacks down because we lost a guy. Miasma went off or no?
Miasma did not go off.
So this will be 3s.
Miasma saved 5 hits last time.
All right.
One more.
And then this will be 4s.
Strength 8, toughness 8.
That is what it is.
All right.
That also seems respectable. So we got 3, 6, and 7.
That's good.
So that's 7. You know, your lucky number. So
yeah, exactly.
Let's see it for Nurgle.
7. And what's the damage?
Flat 3.
Flat 3. So going down to 2. So let's see. We got 4 ups.
You can't roll as well as you did last time, Dave.
No, maybe not.
You did not. Lucky number 7.
Let me see. 4 ups. Can this kill him? This was a not a.
Yeah.
So 4, and it's 2 damage each.
Basically, yeah.
It's 2 damage each, and that'll be 8 wounds. So I have to roll 5s to keep him alive.
I mean, you most likely will. But
So I want to spend a CP. All right, CP reroll on these. All right, so 4 of them.
Okay.
So now they are 2 damage each.
Yeah.
I have to. Let me just mark my CP before I forget it. And so it's taking me down. That's you. That's taking me down to 2. So 4, 8 of them.
Yep. Did you pass that save when you re-rolled it?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a total of 5 to begin with?
Yeah, there was a total of 5.
Okay.
There was a total of 5. So 8 of them. Yeah, I said 8 earlier, but it was 10.
Okay.
So 8 of them. I need at least 2 5s or he dies. Oh, just got 2 5s.
Did you really?
Yeah, just got 2. So he takes 6 wounds, taking him down to 1 wound remaining. Mortarian staying alive with 1 wound. Here's my wound counter. Going down to 1. And I will, before I'm going to go into the Primarch, or the Patriarch.
She was a Primarch.
Yeah, Patriarch, see if I can kill him before he kills Mortarian. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s.
I think you should.
Re-roll the 1s for himself. And then hitting on 16 to set, so 2s.
Yeah, 2s.
Re-rolling the 1s because of Plague Weapon. So I have 7 at -4.
So also
4 ups, right?
Yeah. So that's. Do I even want to try passing these? I don't think I do because the odds of keeping him alive are pretty low, and it's just killing what is a pretty good unit of mine.
Right.
So I'm just gonna let him die.
Okay. So that would be another assassinate for me.
Okay.
So points wise, I maxed out my secondary points at 3. I got 2 assassinate points, and 1 was the Warlord. That gives me 7. And then I still got 2 banners. I cannot put this banner up. And then we will go to top of turn 3, and we'll come back with Michael's turn. All right, top of the turn. He lifted this guy up with the strat.
Yep.
What was the strat called? Do you remember?
Return to the Shadows. I need to roll for that CP back. I
You did get it.
So
All
we'll
right.
stay at that. What was I at 6 now?
Yeah, back up to 6. Kept everything the same, right?
No, I fell back with the Aberrants because I don't want Mortarian to get to punch them first. I'm hoping that we should be able to kill 1 wound in our shooting. If not, we got problems.
Right.
We moved this guy here because I want to have something on that objective.
Right.
He is natively -1 to hit, so the mortars that could come at him are, got a chance of living maybe.
This was a wound on one of these guys, right?
Yes. And then I brought in my remaining character in the back here. He's not going to do a lot anywhere else on the table, so I just wanted him not to die and give Dave points, so he's just having it in the back.
Right.
And then I debated bringing her up because she's going to certainly die to those Terminators next turn. But the reason that she exists is to get me mental interrogation, and anywhere I can put her right now where I would be in range to mentally interrogate something that isn't Mortarion, and Mortarion is hopefully going to be dead after this turn.
Exactly.
Would leave her exposed.
So this is basically, for everybody who's watching who's new to the game,
right.
This is a points move. Like he was saying, he could have brought him up and kept her, but he needs the 3 points.
Right.
Knowing she's going to die.
Because I can hide her here, and but they're not going to be there too long, so I'm going to bring them back up at some point. So yeah, I might as well get my points now.
So this is a move that I think this is what veteran players do. They understand the trading game, and newer players don't get this yet. So for those who are new players, she's valuable in getting points. She's valuable until getting the 3 points from mental interrogation. So he's giving up a 60, maybe a 50-point model to get 3 points needed in the game.
Here's also trait giving you 3 points.
Right.
So
yeah, so exactly. It's a 6-point swing. It really is.
Well, if you kill her, you're going to get 3 points in mental interrogation.
But if he picks her up, like he was saying, and moves her over to there, then there's no other. The mental interrogation. There's no other points. Yeah. So there's no other points. So you're right. It's a trade. You give me 3, I give you 3, or you don't get anything.
Yeah. So anyway, I'll just cast that now. Watch me roll not a 4 and lose it anyway.
There you go.
She gets it.
3 points. I think it's the right call.
Okay.
Not that you need to.
But I need to verify. It's debatable. I don't know. It could go either way, but that's what.
But in a tournament setting, all right. So just competitively,
I would rather have 3 points than you not have 3 points. It's better for me
in a tournament setting.
In terms even if I lose the game, I'd rather have more points. If I win the game, I'd rather have more points. Ideally, I would like to prevent you from having points, but given the option of where it's an even trade where I could have 3 or you could not have 3, where it's like functionally the same, I'd rather just have the higher number.
Right. That's exactly how I feel about it as well.
Yeah, so let's go ahead to shooting. We're going to start with the snipers first, trying to take out Mortarion.
I like it. I like the little guys trying to do the job.
This guy right here, he is one of my favorite models. I just like that guy.
And he's going into Mortarion?
He's going into Mortarion.
This is his view of Mortarion?
He's going to shoot him right between the eyes. Actually, he auto hits. That's like his... don't worry about it. So we are going to, on a 5 is the wound, 4 is a mortal.
Nice.
So you have a wound and a mortal.
All right.
A save at minus.
So here's the save. What's his
it's flat 2, so it'll become 1 to you.
All right. So here's a save. He saves it.
So here's the mortal. Here's the 5.
I need
just one.
Just one.
Yeah.
I need a 5.
Yes, right between the eyes.
And I want. the funny thing is, I really want to re-roll that, but it would not be smart.
Yeah, right.
Man. Don't want to do it just cause.
It's not smart, but you can if you want.
It's not smart at all. All right. So
the save is you can't reroll the feel no pain. It's not. You can't reroll a feel no pain. It's not one of the things you can do.
I think you can, but it's
no. I'm.
All right. Well. I'm not. Yeah, I'm not going to roll it anyway.
I bet you a Coke on this. You can't do it.
Yeah, I'm not. We're not going to. We'll come back with that at the end, but I'm not going to re-roll it. That's not a.
You can't re-roll it.
Even if I can, I'm not going to.
Even if I could, I won't.
So let me see if he blows up. That I can do. And he does blow up.
What's his range?
6 inches.
Oh, you probably got the guy that got you.
Yeah, so there's only one mortal wound.
Oh, there's only one mortal wound?
Yeah.
So he has 6 mortal wound. Okay,
so let me, guys, as you saw last time, my dog, let him outside real quick. So I'm going to pause this. All right, guys, so here's what we got. I owe Michael a Coke. So you cannot re-roll Feel No Pains. So just so everybody knows that you cannot re-roll Feel No Pains. And I know I've done it a couple times in some of these games, but you cannot do that. So that was not one of the things I can re-roll. So next time we go get some wings, I'll give Michael a Coke.
All
right, so I forgot where we were. Oh,
I was blowing you up.
Yeah, you're in the shooting.
I took my mortal wound from Mortarion.
And you're in the shooting. Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, I'm going to keep shooting you. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with this guy here is going to shoot that drone. I'm going to give him Vengeance Arcadia.
All right, nice. I like it.
We're just
one or two CP.
It's only 1.
All right, so down to 5. Did you get it back?
Or no, I got
one. You got one back already.
I have to roll the number of shots first.
So that was
8 should be sufficient.
Yep. That was this guy going into
Yep.
Oops, sorry, dude. This drone. Keep knocking those over.
Yeah. That's what happens when you don't glue them on.
Exactly.
All right. So this is 8 shots. We're just rolling these together. So it'll be 3s, re-rolling everything. And then it's going to be 3s, re-rolling everything. Also pretty good. It's when I use Vengeance for Arcadia, I just don't need it. Except for that first time where it just didn't do anything.
Exactly.
So that will be 7 at -2.
7 at -2. So it's going to be 5 up demon saves. And I'm going to feel 5 of those damage.
D3. So let me see if I get any 3s here. So yeah, that's actually pretty good. So 6, 7, 8.
All right, so reduce that by...
Yeah, no, that was with the reduction.
Oh, 6. Okay,
yeah,
6. Okay. 8 of them?
Yeah, so 8 damage total.
All right, he's down to 1.
The last cannon.
Last cannon.
It hits. Does not wound yet. It wounds. You have your demon save.
All right. Nope. And
So
does he blow up?
It doesn't matter, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does damage. 4 up. It blows up. 1 damage. Kills that guy.
What's the range on that? Is that 3 or is it 3? Might be close.
Let me check it. All right. So got that one guy that was wounded.
All right. Let me give you the model.
Oh yeah.
Oops. Basilisk. Let's get you off some objectives. So we are going to shoot.
That's from this guy here.
Yeah, from this guy here. It doesn't matter. The board is my range.
But this guy, if he goes over there, he'll take.
Oh, he'll take the pass. Yeah, right. Good. And we'll spend those 2 to give him the rerolls.
Now this is what's the reroll on this one?
Just reroll all the hits, not the wounds. Number of shots.
This is going into those plague marines.
Yep. That was really bad.
Doesn't do anything. That was from this guy here into these plague marines.
His buddy's gonna try.
Into the same guys.
Yep.
All right. So now hitting on 4s.
5s if it's minus.
Oh, 5. Yeah, 5s.
Yeah. But I can't shoot your character, can I?
No.
Okay. So yeah, but he's not gonna do anything to your Terminator. So.
Yeah, I got you. You.
So 2 hits. And then 3s. So 1 at -3.
1 at -3. So 6s. Nope. That I think I have damage.
No, they're not wounded. D3, so it'll just be 1.
1 damage.
Good job, guys.
Yeah. It's a good thing we got some heavy artillery.
Yeah, right.
Take the guy away from the.
I think that is.
Does she have any shooting?
No.
Okay.
I think that's turn.
All right. So at the end of your turn,
So you still have engage.
You have engaged for 2. You got. You held 2 of them at the time. You still had 2 for banners, and you did get 2 units for the secondary, because you killed Mortarian and my drone, and then it will be back at the end of beginning of my turn.
We've we had our big action in the middle.
Yeah, exactly.
The dust has settled, and now it's like, oh, what do we do now?
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So here's what we did, guys. Moved the Plague Burst Crawler here. Kind of just piled in these guys. Put a banner up. Moved my Tallyman. Advanced them here. He did give these guys the reroll boss, but that really didn't matter because there's nothing to shoot at. Moved this Plague Burst Crawler to cover this objective. So these guys are holding their objective here. Just kind of positioned my Blight Spawn here to hopefully, and between the Plague Spewers and the Blight Spawn, we kill her.
She's dead.
So I did not move her. I did not move these guys closer because I'm hoping I just kill her and then I can run back to this objective here. So that's it for my movement phase. Did the Tallyman give me CP? And he did not, so he failed me this round. All right, so we will go to shooting. And I'm going to put from this Plague Burst Crawler here, I'm going to shoot into those aberrants, my cannons, and my... So it's going to be these guys into there.
Okay.
And I'm going to shoot my entropy cannons and my heavy bolters. And I'm going to put the mortars into, I think, this squad here.
Okay.
So first thing, and I'm gonna spend the CP. How many wounds are they? 3 wounds? 2 wounds? Two wounds? Oh,
Two
so
wounds each,
never mind. I'm not gonna spend the CP. All right, so mortars first into these guys for 5. Hitting on 4s because I'm shooting over. That's coming from this. I'm shooting over the woods, and only 2 of them. And then 2s, and it is a plague weapon. So just 2 at -2.
They are in cover, so they get saved.
Yep, 2 damage.
So they go through. Yep. So you kill
2 of them.
Yep.
And then the entropy cannon is going into the aberrants, hitting on 4s as well. Both hit, and then wounding on 3s. And both wound.
Okay. All right. What's the minus?
-4.
It goes to roll it one at a time.
So it's that's.
Well, actually, -1 damage. Your minimum damage is 3, right?
Yeah.
Your minimum damage is 4, right? So
minimum damage is 4, right?
So you just kill 2 of them.
Okay. All right, and then the heavy bolters hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. So just 1 and -1.
They have a 5 up. All right, and it's 1
Just
damage.
1 damage, yeah.
So one guy's got a wound.
So now on the other Plague Burst Crawler, I'm going to put my mortars into this squad here. And that's all I can really see. So number of shots, 6. The mortars have been hitting this round, this game. Hitting on, nope, I'm hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 2s. So, and this is a plague weapon. So we got 5 at -2.
All right.
Did we get
5 6s? Coming right up.
That'd have been awesome if we rolled 5 6s.
They did not.
All right, so plague spearers going into that character. Number of shots is D6. So we're gonna go with 12 shots. Try to get this out of the shadow.
Yeah, you need some light from other angles.
Yeah, I've definitely got to. It's coming, man. It's coming. 12 shots. Hitting, actually they're, I gotta see if I, alright, so wounding on 3s because of the contagion range, and it's pretty good, they all hit, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 at -1, or no minus on this, just 11, whatever your saves are.
5 ups. I do not think I can make 11 5 ups.
Alright, come on this side, get out of the light.
Let's get these out of here. So that is not 11 5 ups.
All right.
So it was pretty good though.
That was pretty good.
But that was enough to kill her.
Alright, so she will die. And that'll be the end of my turn. So I killed another character. That's gonna give me another 3 points. Let's see, what else did I pick? Oh, I forgot to spread the sickness.
Would you like to?
So let's say I spread the sickness right here. And I'll do D3 mortal wounds for 3, and that's going to kill a Terminator. So this guy dies. Now I spread the sickness. So guys, I spread the sickness here. Took my 3 mortal wounds. And here's what we got there. We'll be back at top of Michael's turn.
So, yeah.
All right, top of turn 4. I got CP back from the Tallyman. Michael held one objective over there. He did, even though I take his squad off, he does have banners here. He does have banners here. He fell back here to character protect this and have the objective.
Yep.
And put a banner up right there with that guy. And dropped in
my character,
this guy back here.
Hoping to shoot him off and get you off some points. Yeah, it's looking pretty sparse on the field here.
Yeah, so, it is definitely.
I picked up my aberrants. They returned to the shadows, so they'll be coming down next turn.
Okay.
All right. No more psychic. Dave has seen to that. So let's do some shooting.
I would have been some on your side.
So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to Vengeance for Cadia on the.
So that's gonna be how many CP?
1. So I'll go down to 2.
Down to 2 CP.
Oh, sorry. I should roll for the.
Yeah, roll for your.
I got 1 back, so I will stay at. Yeah, I'll just stay at 3. Okay. All right. So number of shots for guns. We'll keep that.
Yeah, where we go?
Oh, sorry. The Terminators. And
That's from this guy here?
No, from him.
Okay.
He's 72-inch range in the battle cannon. And I should be able to see at least one of the guys with the barrel without going through the forest.
Yeah, hold on. Let's.
Yeah, don't.
It's wild. Anyway, yeah. So he was right. He could see it. I was double checking something else. I wasn't questioning his being able to see here.
All right. So we rolled the full boxcars. So we're going to go ahead 3 on 3s, re-rolling everything. Because we're still real pissed about Abaddon. Even though, we're Tyranids, but whatever.
Right.
Okay. Those were both.
Yeah.
Okay. And this will be 3s, re-rolling everything. Pretty good. So I dropped 2, so that will be 10. At -2.
10 at -2, so they got a 4-up invuln.
Yep.
So 4s. So let's damage.
D3 each, so I'll have to roll it 1 at a time.
Alright, so this is good. Alright, so those are good. So I missed 6 of them.
Okay. First one. For 1, and they're 2 damage each, right?
They're 3 wounds each.
So that kills a guy.
One guy dies.
Yeah. And the next one just kills. No matter what, it kills him. Yep.
2 guys.
Okay. I can't kill you on 1 dice, so I'll roll them together.
Right.
3 guys.
3 guys die.
And then I have my last cannon.
Alright.
Hits. Wounds.
4 up. Nope. Damage.
Damage. You show 4. No. Do I want to re-roll it?
So you got 2 already.
3 because each set of dice, each pair
Killed the guy?
Yeah.
Okay, 3 of them.
Yeah. And then did I re-roll that for the 4th?
And that'll be he's down to 1 wound.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna re-roll it.
Alright.
So he'll take effectively 2. Well, he takes.
Oh, reduce his wounds.
So he goes on 1 wound.
He's on 1 wound.
All right. We are then going to go to the gunslinger over here.
Okay. He's going
into the Plague Marines.
So we got this guy going into the Plague Marines.
Yep. 2s. Every hit is an additional attempt to hit, so we'll have 5 more attempts to hit. Okay, for a total of 10 hits. Strength 5 now, so this will be 4s. So we've got 3, 4,
damage?
5. 1, and let me double check the minus. It's either 1 or 2. I don't remember which.
We got 5 of them, you said?
Yep. They changed.
All right, so I moved this Plague Burst Crawler up here so I can get some shots on this this Lehman Russ, and I kind of kept this where it's at. Moved the Tallyman back here, moved the Deathstraw Terminators this way just to get some shots off there, and moved my Fob Light Spawn here also to get some shots if I can, if I got a strat that extends it. So essentially we really don't have a lot going on. I did So last round, I did not bring my Lord Contagion in. So me and Michael talked about it. He let me bring it in at the end of this game, at the end of this round, and I put it somewhere. I would have put it here to take this objective, but I had to move him over here because, yeah, I didn't want to put him in the open because he would have shot him essentially. So there's knowing some stuff. You want to make sure you play it fairly. So I don't want to gain advantage. So I had to move him up this way. I did spread the sickness here, and he did take 3 wounds on my D3. So he's got 4 wounds left, and now we're going to go to shooting. So we're going to start with this. With this Plague Burst Crawler is going to put everything it has into this tank. And I am going to... I'm going to spread this. I'm going to do Blight Bombardment, which are Disgusting Force, it's called, which is going to make his mortars do spend 1 CP, make his mortars do 3 damage. So let's see what we got going on. Mortar shots first for 5. Mortar's been pretty good. Hitting on 3s again because I'm actually in the forest. And that wasn't that good. Wounding on
T8.
T8, so wounding on force. And both plague weapons, which is good.
Oh, you rolled the wounds, okay.
Yeah, so just 1 at -2.
4 up. Good.
Nice. All right. This has a 4 up?
No, it's minus 2.
Oh, mine 2. Yeah, yep.
Yeah, they got that nice little...
Yeah, nice little... Yep, so entropy cannons. Both hit.
This is where the damage is done.
There's a plague weapon. So both wound.
-4,
-4,
right?
yep. So
I need that 6 again. Aw.
D3 plus 3.
You could pop me in one go.
So we got, what's this? 6 plus 5.
That's 11.
Yeah, 11.
I have 1 wound.
1 wound left. Let's see if the mortars can, or the heavy bolters can do it. So 2 of them hit. And then I need 5s. Just 1 at -1.
All right, here we go.
Which way do you want to go?
I gotta go around. You have 3 up. Oh,
You saved it. All right. So we're gonna have that other, my other Plague Burst Crawler. We'll have the mortars go into that same tank that I was just firing at.
Okay.
We'll have the entropy cannons and the heavy bolters go into that character. I know it's overkill, but it is what it is. So number of shots into the tank for another 6. Wounding or hitting on 4s because I got to go over the woods. Let me roll in the box. So just 1. Did I spend a reroll CP? I'm gonna reroll this. I'm gonna reroll all of these. Spend a CP, taking me down to I think 1 or nothing. So that's hits. Force. Oh. Stays alive. Stays alive. Into the character. Both hit. What's his plague weapon? Both wound.
I do have a 5 up invul.
-4, so 5 ups.
Aw, he's very dead.
Yeah, 4 damage. All right. That's gonna be it for my shooting. That's it for my turn. So I did get 3 for assassinate, and I did get 1 extra one for a primary. We're going to go to round 5.
No, top of
5.
Is it top of 5? Really?
Yeah, top of 5.
Oh man.
Top of 5, and then see if I get one for the Tallyman while I'm here, and I do not. Michael's top of 5, and we'll be right back. All right, guys. So top of Michael's turn is, and so he went up to 1 CP,
which I am now spending unless I get it back here. I do get it back.
Nice.
So I'm at 1.
All right.
He's gonna have Vengeance for Cadia.
Okay. Hits on 5s now.
Hits on 5s now, but I think he's
shooting at.
No, we're gonna get. You're on a circle, Dave. You
Yes.
must die.
He has hulking physique, so you're wounding on 4s. He's trying to transhuman, so do you still want to do that?
He's on the circles. I think because even if I don't kill you with them, I'll still have the objective.
Right.
Because I have more models.
Yep.
So I think that's the play.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I have to kill the guy in the circle.
Yeah.
So number of shots. We'll keep
shots.
that. That's pretty good, yeah. This will be 5s, rerolling everything. So not decent to start, actually.
Yeah, that's actually pretty good. I'm looking at a lot of 1s.
Yeah.
But that was about half.
Yeah, so. And then again.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty solid. Oh, that's 4. That's fine. Okay. And this will be 4s, rerolling everything. Because we're real angry and such.
Exactly.
Like, we're not Abenaz. We don't care.
Exactly.
That's pretty good.
What do you got? How much?
So that's 3, 6, 7. Minus 2.
7 minus 2, so he's a Terminator. So he's got a 4 up. What is the damage?
D3.
D3. So he'll take 4 of them.
I'll roll it.
Roll it out.
So that's pretty hot. So he's dead.
Yeah, because 4.
Yeah.
Because even if they're 1 each, he dies.
Yeah, you didn't have to roll that. Well.
Yeah, exactly.
So the last gun, our last cannon fizzles. Then we will do, and we'll just do them together because they're both going to target the same thing.
That's fine. Well, it
actually,
depends on what you hit because, well, I guess they're all in cover.
Actually, I think they'll both go after them, and yeah, they will have to cross. So yeah, we'll throw that guy separate.
Okay, and the range is 72 inches.
Oh no, the Earthshaker cannons is like 220.
Yeah, nice. I like it.
I can shoot your truck in the driveway.
Exactly.
So we're going to do the guy that's -1
Into
those Terminators in the back.
All
right. So we just have 2 shots on 5s. Nothing. Cool.
Nothing.
Next guy. So he's got 6. That's kind of how I would like that. He's on 4s. Whew.
Wow. I guess that makes up for the
before, yeah. 3, nothing.
Cool.
All right. I have that charge now. So this is they're the guys that have the special ability where they take 3d6, choose the highest. They're at 8 inches, so I need to show 8 on 3 dice with choosing the. Yes, they got it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll take the 10.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we will be back after move. All right, guys. So we have a pile in here, tagging this Plagueverse crawler, and then what he ended up doing was getting more models on here. He's taking down my banner, and he's claiming that objective for himself, stopping me from scoring right now.
And then this will be hitting on 12 attacks, hitting on 3s. Any more? No, that's pretty good. And this will be 4 wound. Not as good.
Not as good. Really not as good.
So that'll be 2 at -2.
All right, so 1 will fail. What damage?
3 should be coming 2.
So it's down to 10. Down to 10 wounds, and that will score engage. Score engage for 2, and we'll be back at my movement phase. All right, guys. So here's what we did on the movement phase. So I was able to fall back to take this objective. So he's going to hold this objective for me, but I got that one. I advanced my Death Shroud Terminators over to take this objective. Now for points wise, the only thing I can do right now for points, and again, I don't see the score until I edit this, is I'm going to take these mortars, and I'm going to shoot into that character behind the tree. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Disgusting Force to make my mortars 3 damage. So number of shots, 4. And then hitting on...
It's -1 hit him.
Yeah, hitting on 4s. All hits. And then wounding on 2s.
Yep.
Rerolling the plague weapon. So that's 4 at -2.
I think he just has a 5. He has a 4 up, so...
I just needed to fail 2 of them?
Yes. I do exactly. Do I have a CP?
Let me see. I didn't change your dice.
So I got the
you
one
have
back.
you have 1 CP left.
For a 6. Here we go. Aw.
So he died. That's 3 points for me.
Well,
So
it's more than that because you now hold more objectives.
that's true. So I do have. So all right, I hold more objectives. So I ended up getting 12. Yeah. I got 3 points for assassinate. We got 1, 2 for banners, plus the 2 end of game for banners. He's got 1, 2 end of game for banners. So you'll see the score pop up here any minute now. All right, guys, so you saw the final score. The Death Guard were able to pull it out with a big round. Actually, I think round 5. It was a really close game up to round 5. Again, I don't see the scores until the end, until I'm editing. So, I mean, we write them down on paper, but we don't add them up. I guess we probably should do that, but we don't. But so
maybe we can get an intern.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe we get someone else to do it while we're playing and recording. So anyway, Michael had fun with this game. This was a really good game. So, what do you have an MVP? You have an MVP of your squad here anywhere?
Oh man, it's got to be this guy. It's got to be this guy. I think he did a lot of work. I thought it would be this tank commander. This is a tank commander that on paper should be doing more work, but he was out of the equation pretty early on.
Yeah.
But he kind of picked up the slack.
You did. How about so you get this is a new book, first game, right? First game into
second game, and then this is a very different list from what I normally run. I usually play mostly just pure nids.
Okay.
And I haven't picked up guard in a while, but the book just came out, and between my guard and my GSC, I think I put it away. I can grab it in a second.
No, leave it there. Leave it there.
But between my guard and my GSC, I have enough painted up for a 2,000 point list. And yeah, it's fun. I didn't get to use some of the new GSC mechanics that I'm sure people have maybe heard about. The crossfire mechanic, which is really good. I actually couldn't use today because I'm too much guard. Mm-hmm. You got to be less or 25% or less to use that ability. But they're still fun. The 8-inch deep strike I really like. The turn 1 deep strike was really fun. I think it worked out fairly well. Removed most of the thing of your real strong OBSEC unit. Kept you kind of tied up for a bit.
Yeah, for sure.
The aberrants are good. They fall off a little bit against Death Guard with a -1 damage, but they're really good. The thing that I think I would want, if I ever run pure GSC, I would want more vehicles. I don't have enough of the transports, but yeah, as a mixed arms force, the guard doing the shooting, the Gene Stealer cult doing the jumping up and ambushing and shenanigans, and yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, as far as this game goes, and when I ask you guys to come over and play with us, we don't bring real competitive super lists. I mean, this is not a competitive Death Guard army, and everybody who plays Death Guard knows that points going up for Terminators are big, and Mortarian's not a... Well,
today he was real good.
Yeah, but I think Mortarian is viable in this meta, but you have to build a solid list around them, and that's kind of what I've been trying to do as far as competitive. We'll take a little bit of a time here to talk about a competitive way to go. My MVP in this game was definitely Mortarian, just because he tied up a lot of your shooting and he drew a lot of attention, which allowed me to score other points with everything else that was on the board. The Plague Burst Crawlers Mortars did what they're supposed to do. Taliban giving me the CP as always is a good thing. The Potswalkers, the Potswalkers are still. They're Potswalkers, I guess. It's, I'm not 100% convinced that those are always auto-include in the list. That's just me. So, I don't know, man. What about losers? Like, what would you not use in this? Now, we're talking about competitively wise, what would be a unit that you played with today that you would question whether you want to bring it into a competitive list?
Honestly, most of the guard stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the competitive GSC stuff is running the pure GSC with more of the transports and mining lasers and that sort of, and really taking advantage of that crossfire. The acolytes of the hand flamers are really solid as well. but none of that is painted. Some of it I don't even have.
So how'd you feel like the Basilisk did?
The Basilisk, they're always solid. Like they're kind of like they're not quite as good as your Plague Burst Crawlers, but it's just a little bit like they're not gonna just pick a unit, it dies, pick a unit, it dies. Right. But like they'll pick off like some stuff here. It's like solid damage that I just get to do every turn that you can't really do a lot about.
So as far as the Aberrants go, would you use them in a competitive list?
I think I might consider them. They're a big chunk of change. They're just over 300 points, and they're reasonably tough. They put out a lot of hurt, especially against stuff that doesn't take -1 damage.
Right.
They're all flat 3 damage. They also have a profile where they can get double attacks. So it's 1 damage if it's going to more of an infantry sort of thing. They really would get helped that one psychic power you denied. Mm-hmm. I think if you had not denied that, I probably would have got Mortarion that turn.
Yeah, for sure. And of course, we know with
an extra 10 attacks for them.
Yeah, we know what Gene Stars can do. Pure Strand.
Yeah, the Pure Strand, I really like them because their stat line got a buff over the Tyranid version. They base hit on 2s. They have a 4-up invuln rather than a 5, which is huge. They have a base 4 attacks instead of having to get the extra attack from the squad size. And then they can come in turn 1 if you want that, if you pay for that ability.
Right.
And the 8-inch Deep Strike is...
What about the characters? All your characters do what they needed to do?
This guy I'd probably take out. I kind of just took him because he was painted.
Right.
He's better in a kind of a list that's more Gene Stealer cult shooting focused. Mm-hmm. The sniper I liked a lot. The auto hitting mortal wounds was decent. +1 to charge I liked quite a bit. She was kind of just there for a psyker.
Right. But she got you 6 points.
Yeah, she's a reasonably priced psyker. Gives a feeling of pain. Patriarch's just a good psychic beat stick. The gunslinger was real good. He can put out some some wounds, especially like getting rid of marine bodies or clearing out chaff.
Right. No, I agree with that. I actually I thought the girl's psyker. For what? How much points is she?
She's like 70 or something. 70.
I mean, 6 points, and if I had more characters available.
If you have positioned your characters differently,
right?
Because you have them all tucked in the back, kind of pretty well protected. But yeah.
So overall, obviously, we changed some of your list to.
Yeah, if I had them painted and or built and purchased, I would
painted, which is important for me.
I would run a pure GSC list. I think would be the more competitive version of this list is just not take the card.
How in your second game, how do you think, guys? I'm hooking the camera back up. How do you think that GSC will do in the meta? You think they're going to change the meta? You think that they're going to...
I'm not really a GSC expert. I got the book like 2 weeks ago, and I've been kind of busy with other stuff, so I haven't taken a huge deep dive. Right. But there's a lot there. It seems to me, at least, there's a lot there if you can get your positioning just right.
Right.
Because it's a real heavy positional army with a lot of the crossfire stuff. A lot of your character abilities and auras are really important. So it's kind of they're not all that resilient, but if positioned and played correctly, they can put out a ton of damage and be really sneaky.
Yeah, they seem like we watch a bunch of battle reports. And we also play competitively. These games we don't play competitively, but we play competitively, and they seem that they're going to, in my opinion. They're going to be one of the better factions, at least top 5, maybe 6 out of what's going on right now. I mean, Custodes and Tal. I mean, right now are dominating.
Honestly, I still like pure nudes quite a bit.
Yeah, and the Stampede list.
Crusher Stampede's good.
It's good.
There's a lot of other good stuff.
What we're gonna do is once you get all your models painted.
I can run a competitive Tyranid list for you that's all painted. Just not GSC.
What we'll do is we'll put that on the channel. We'll do a competitive list. I don't have all my competitive Death Guard list painted yet either. So we'll get that on the channel. But yeah, dude, it was a good game. We had a really good game. It was fun. Michael, did you have fun?
Yep.
Hey, man, thank you very much for coming. And as always, God bless and peace out.